Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. My name is Sandra. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Today's video is going to be a little bit different for what I normally post, which is like makeup review or makeup tutorials or just product and hauls and stuff of that nature. Today I kind of just want to do a vlog. You can kind of see what my day looks like as I'm getting ready for classes. School is about to start for me. It starts this Monday. I start my second semester of nursing school. So there's a couple things that last semester I did towards the end or middle of the semester that really helped me get organized and just get centered in what I need to do and how I can accomplish like all the little steps that I can do. I feel like I have a little piece of hair on my nose. It's like a little, anyway. So yeah, that's just gonna be today, a real chill video, nothing too formal. Initially I was gonna do more like a formal video. What I mean by that is like step 1, step 2, step 3 type of video. But I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do a real chill chit chat type of video that you can still learn something from, still get something out of it. I'll share how I organize my binder for the nursing program, how I organize my calendar, tips and tricks that I've learned for the type of learner that I am, and how to actually like just do things in order for me to stay organized and on course throughout the semester. Now, don't mind the mess that I have back here. Don't mind my under eye bags. They're starting to kick in, even though I haven't started the semester yet, but what can I say? They're there. Let's go ahead and get started. So 3 things that I definitely say that are super helpful when preparing for classes is obviously get familiar with your courses. That's the first thing. You know, look at the syllabus and the addendum. Make sure to, if there's a course outline, depending on your professor and how they lay out things, look at the course outline. Make sure that you look through it. Make sure that you're familiar with what you need to do throughout the semester, because that's really going to save you a lot of time. It's going to make you less stressed out, produce less anxiety if you know what exactly to expect throughout your semester based on your curriculum. Another thing that I do too is I check Rate My Professor. I don't know if you ever looked into Rate My Professor or you know about it, but you can either download it or go online and you can check your professor online. Basically it gives you like a brief overview based on students that have taken that professor, what they think about that class, and different type of comments that you will find on there. Now, don't focus on the negative ones, just focus on the ones that actually have important information, like, oh, the professor teaches on a PowerPoint, but most of the information on the test is going to be based on the PowerPoints or based on the exemplars. If you're in nursing school, that's something that even looking at the syllabus today, we have a lot of exemplars that are stated for us to go and review and study. So I already know more than likely a lot of the information on the exam is going to be based on those exemplars. So that's something that helps. 3, and then also understanding what kind of learning style best suits you, which is like audio, visual, or kinesthetic, and read and writing based on the VARC model too, which that's the one I use. I really like that one, but that's another thing you can kind of go and read upon and see what works for you, and that would definitely save you so much time. It saved me time, and it's going to help you organize yourself based on how you best learn. My tips and tricks, stay tuned, let's chat, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So this is the first thing that I normally do, which I already did when I was off camera because this part takes a little longer. I want to look through my courses. I want to go into my student portal, whatever portal you use. We use Canvas. I go in, I check each class, what I need to do. What I check is the syllabus. Make sure that as I'm checking the syllabus, I check, dates, times, when is that course going to take place during the week, what days my labs are going to be taking place, my sims, my community service hours. All those things are things that I look at, and I make sure that for these classes in particular, I had to sign up online for certain things apart from the classes, which was my sim hours and my community service hours. So I went ahead and did that, got that out the way. The second thing is some classes, if you're in nursing school, programs can be laid out a little bit different compared to my program. And later on, a bit down the line, what I'll do is I'll bring my friend that she's in a different program than I am, and she has a bit of a different layout that I do with my course. Like that, she can kind of share what she did and what helped her, but I'll do that later on down the line. I know she's getting ready to start classes too and getting all organized, and so back on track. So what I do is after I read the syllabus, I print out my syllabus. I'm a tactile type of learner, kinesthetic and visual, a little bit audio too. So I like to print out a lot of my stuff so I can have it organized in my binder. Now, once I do that, I look through everything, see what I need to do for the first week of class, which for this week of class, I actually have a test like the first day of class. And I just found that out today, which is Friday. And I have classes that start Monday. So I literally have 3 days, three days to study for a class. And if you're in nursing school or any program for that matter, you know, sometimes you get surprise tests the first week of school and, you know, you're like, okay, I have a lot going on, but I'll pull it together. So that's where I'm at right now, pulling it together. Probably why I got these under eye bags from like 2 hours ago. I'm gonna go ahead and do the calendar first. The reason I do the calendar first, one, I get to read through the course outline, know what I need to do for the first week, second week, which are the most important weeks to kind of get really organized and kind of set a nice pace for yourself, know what I need to read, know what I need to study for, things like that. So I prefer to do my calendar first before I even do my binder. That really helps me have a layout as to what I need to do. I haven't started it yet, but I'll show you what I first do. I went ahead and already filled out the information for my first so this is how I lay it out. I color code, that's my preference. I really like it. It keeps everything organized, and because this is going to be filled out with the other classes, it helps me just kind of keep a visual of what class is what based on just the color. Okay, so for example, I use for peds, I'll use the pink. So anything pink is going to be peds related. It can either be the lab, the clinicals, the sims, or just the lecture days, and it's going to be in pink. Same for mental health, same applies for concept of nursing for women and infant, and same would apply for the nursing as profession. Now I do have one more class that I might take, which is statistics, but that doesn't start till the beginning of February, and that's still on the rocks. We'll see how this goes. I have a lot on my plate right now with the program that I'm in, including in this semester I actually start my first class in my concurrent program. So all right, so basically what I do is I'll put on in each box, and I use a big calendar because there's enough room for me to write in. I go ahead and highlight anything that has to do with tests or quizzes, and in the boxes all I'm going to put is if I have homework due and what exemplars or what modules are we in for that day. So for example, for Monday, which is this Monday, I have a quiz that I have to do. It's a math quiz. So as soon as I'm done recording this, I'm going to go ahead and edit it really quick and upload it and start studying, because it's going to be pretty busy. Next week, I may actually have to take a week off and not post a video because it's going to be pretty crazy. I have a test for peds, and I also have a test for women and infant health in the same week. So but yeah, then I have like module again, the homework if I have homework due. For this class, this is peds. I realized that a lot of the material for this class, there's not a lot of homework, but it's great as that sounds, it's kind of like a, you know, and the reason is it's very test heavy. Each exam, there's 3 exams, and I believe each is 42 points, which the program, the more you progress into it, it's going to be based more on the exams than any homework or projects, which that's a good thing if you enjoy taking exams. If you have text anxiety like me, that's something that, you know, can cause more anxiety, but there's ways to work around that, and I'm not going to talk about it in this video because we'll go into a whole new rabbit trail and that's going to take forever. But anyway, so that's what I do. I just basically organize it based on the syllabus that I get. I just put the modules, any exemplars I need to know, any homework that is due. There's a little bit out of focus. Basically how it looks. Again, it's mainly empty because I haven't filled it all in. I still don't have my mental health and my nursing as a profession. I don't have those 2 courses up yet. I'll probably get it by Monday. So I basically go ahead and fill it out for the whole semester. And the reason I do that, I just find it a lot more helpful and efficient on my end. I don't have to keep doing it later on. So this is helpful. And what I do is I go ahead and put this up here. So normally, like, I'll post it to be right here. Now normally once I'm done filling it out completely, I go ahead and put it back up here. And that's a perfect spot for me because I can constantly look at it and see what I need to do for that week, and it helps me not miss any projects, any homework, any due dates that I have. I don't miss them. If it's not on the calendar, more than likely I will miss it. Now my motto is, if it's not written down, if I don't have it on paper, it just never happened, or it just I forget about it. So I have to have it written down. So that's what helps me. Another thing too, if you are a tactile or visual learner, you like to print out papers or you like to print out your PowerPoints, something that I found that's helpful instead of printing out the PowerPoints. Some professors teach mainly off of PowerPoints. So I normally, instead of printing them out and wasting a bunch of paper, you waste a ton of ink through your whole duration of school, especially nursing school. I think I printed so much more last semester than any other semester I've been in so far since I started nursing school. I have a Mac and I've had it for quite some time now, but I switched over to a Chromebook last semester. And the reason I switched over to a Chromebook is for two reasons. One, I like using Google Drive. I prefer using Google Docs, and Google Docs to me is really helpful to set everything up in there. What I do is I go ahead and I save my PowerPoints, I save any handouts, any important information, the syllabus, any course outline, anything related to the course. I save it in a folder. I'll name it, for example, for this semester. I build a folder. I'll put the folder for whatever course I'm taking. For instance, PEDS, I'll put PEDS, and everything related to that course will go in that folder. That's what I found that helps me save ink and save paper instead of printing out the PowerPoints. And also having so many PowerPoints kind of also makes my anxiety go up a little bit more, just because I have so much more papers to look at and so much more things to put into a binder, and by the end of it my binder looks huge and just doesn't help me. So that has helped me to just put it all in my Google Docs. And my Google Docs, I can access it anywhere, so I don't need to have my computer with me. Again, I switched to the Chrome. That's what I was gonna say. I switched to the Chrome because the Chrome has the Google Docs, right? It's a Chromebook, so it's meant for that. And it's not heavy at all. It is a super light Chromebook. This one's the Lenovo, and I like it. I mean, it does what it needs to do. It's touchscreen. I can flip it over if I want to, so it can, you know, work as a tablet. And that's the nice part too. All my Google Docs information, all my documents that I save in the drive are all in my Chromebook or my phone. So during clinicals, if I can't use my phone, because a lot of professors don't like you to use your phone if you're during your lab hours or even class hours, I can use my Chromebook, and all my documents, homework, whatever I need, it's in my drive. So it's perfect for me. So that's why I switched to a Chromebook, mainly just because it's so much lighter again, and the battery life is amazing compared to my Mac. But yeah, that's just a quick tip for that. This is normally, this is my semester one binder. Normally what it looks like by the end of the semester. It's filled and packed filled with a bunch of stuff that I have. I mean, I do a lot of printouts. Like I said, I love using markers. I like having illustrations, like pictures with, and I write in them, and this is what just helps me. But anyways, this is how my binder looks by the end of the semester. It's packed filled with stuff. So this semester, this is the beginning of my second binder. What I'm doing different this semester is I'm going to break off each, depending on your curriculum. For me, we have unit exams. For example, for me, it's broken up from week 1 through week 6. So from week 1 through week 6, I'm going to have an exam regarding all the information I learned from week 1 through week 6. So what I'm doing is I'm labeling the tabs. For this one, it's going to be a week 1 through week 4, which is this one's the women health binder, but it's labeled week 1 through week 4, week 4 through week 8, and then week 9 through week 12. And again, whatever pertains to week 1 through week 4, any information, handouts, you know, any printouts that I do as far as like that, if I need to go back to study, I can do that without being super stressed out as to where my information is for that particular week. And then I just do printouts. I type notes and then print them out, or I handwrite them. It depends how I feel, really. But I do follow a certain pattern when I take my notes, and this is just kind of an idea how I do it. Right now, obviously my binder is empty because it is the first of the semester, but I like to keep a printout in my binder of what my curriculum is going to be like, the layout, so the course layout, and like that I can know like what type of chapters I need to read, what's coming up for that particular week. As you can see, the weeks are labeled right there. And so yeah, I just like doing this just because this also helps me staying organized when I have the binder with me and not my calendar that's at my little study station. And as you can see, every single class always has a lot of reading assignments. So I already started my notes for the math exam printouts just because that helps me. And if I write notes, I normally use a heading, subheadings, and then the steps. Like that I can kind of keep everything super organized. This is just how I write my notes. Again, it's your notes, so if you write sloppy like I do, who cares? As long as you understand what's going on, they're your notes at the end of the day. To use highlighters just because that helps me retain the information. So that's just a little bit of what I do and how I do my notes. And again, I'm starting the semester now, so as the semester progresses, I can do an updated video later on when the semester is finished. I have a binder for each course, and I like that better just because when it comes to studying, that's just what I found that's useful to me, is keeping my material separate, keeping the tabs organized like you saw, and also keeping a binder for each class. That's just what's been super helpful for me. That's all I have for you guys today. I just want to kind of go over that with you and just like kind of like a video vlog, but I didn't want to make it super long. If it's your first semester of nursing school, good luck. Just find your niche, find what works for you, organize yourself. I'm telling you, if you do not organize yourself, that's going to cause so much anxiety. Seriously, like organize yourself, find what type of organization tools fit best for you. I can share mine a little bit more in depth. I didn't really want to go too in depth today, or it was going to be a super long video, but if you're interested, I'll be more than happy to share that with you. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here. I have to study. I have to finish organizing my stuff. So wish me luck. Next week, I may be posting a video. I get a lot of comments about my JEFFREE Star cosmetic mirror that you guys see in my other videos. I did an unboxing for the box that I got, the mystery boxes that I got, but I never posted it. So I might do like a throwback Thursday type of video and upload it this Thursday, like that. You guys can feel free to check it out, and since I really like what I got in those mystery boxes. So if you see it, just know that's why. It's gonna be like a old video I didn't upload, but I finally uploaded it. So okay, so I hope you guys enjoy that, and I'll see you next video. Peace.